We are done with question 2. Now let's move on to question 3. Now, find the true set of half times x. It is automatically x over 2 minus 1 over 3 this. So we need to find LCM. Are you okay? Now, what do you think the LCM is going to be? 2, 3, 2. Which one? What is the LCM going to be?
6.
6. So let's move straight forward. If 6, now we multiply here by 6. So let's move straight forward. So here it's actually going to be times 6. So here it's actually going to be times 6. Now this place 2 is going to be times 6. Let me bring it here. Good. Now this place 2 is going to be times 6. Times 6. Let me bring it here. And then the last place, this place 2 is going to be times 6. Now, we simplify. So here, how many times do you think 2 will go into 6?
3 times.
3. So 2 will cancel itself and go into 6 3 times. So here, 2 will go into 6 3 times. Good. Now, how many times is 3 going into 6? So 3 will cancel itself and go into 6. Now, how many times is 3 going into 6?
Twice.
So twice. Good. Now the next one is this place. Do we have any denominator to cancel the 6? Do we have at all?
No, sir.
Good. So now we multiply direct. So we move on to the next one. Now we all know that 2 will go into 6 3 times. So 2 will go into itself 1 and then go into 6 3 times. So here I have 3. Here I have 3. Very systematic, no rushing. Good. Now the next step is to do the multiplication. So here, 3 times x, or let's say 3 times 1. What do you have? 3, 1, 3. Good. 3 times the x. What do we have? 3x. Are you okay? So here I have 3x. 3x. Good. Now don't forget the sign. The sign is negative. So here it's already negative 1. What is 2 times negative 1? Yes. 2 times negative 1. What do you have?
Negative 2.
Good. So negative 2. And then I have my bracket. And then in the bracket, I have x plus 4. So x plus 4. And then I close my bracket. Now, the next one is my greater than sign. So this is my greater than sign. Good. Now, the next one is 6 times 2. What do we have? 6 times 2x. 6 times 2x.
12. 12x.
12x. So here I have 12x. I have 12x plus 12x plus, what is 3 times 3? 3, 3.
9.
9. So this is what I have. Very, very easy. Now the next thing is to expand the bracket. Are you okay? Expand the bracket. So this is what I have. Now, now I have 3x. Good. And then I expand the bracket. So what do we have for negative 2 times x. What do we have?
Negative 2x.
Negative 2x. And then what do we have for negative 2 times positive 4? What do we have?
Negative 8.
Negative 8. Good. Now I bring my greater than sign. So my greater than sign. Good. And then I have 12x plus 9. So this is what I have. 12x plus 9. 12x plus 9. Good. Now we need to further simplify and group like terms. What do I have for 3x minus 2x? What do I have?
1x. X.
1x. Good. So we write x. So here I have x minus 8. X minus 8. And then I have my greater than sign. Greater than 12x plus 9. So this is what I have. 12x plus 9. 12x plus 9. Good. Now I continue from here. So now I group like terms, right? Good. Now, as I have said earlier, I mostly don't like dividing inequalities by negatives, because when you divide by a negative, the sign should change. Let's try that and see. So I am going to maintain x here. When I maintain it, so here, let me divide it. Here, I'm going to do it in two forms. I want to do it in two forms. Good. So here, I am maintaining x here, and then I'll carry the 12x to this side. So automatically, I'm going to get x minus 12x. So x minus 12x. Good. Which is greater than x minus 12x greater than. Good. So the 9 is already here. So 9 plus 8. Are you okay? 9 plus 8. So this is what I have. 9 plus 8. 9 plus 8. Good. Now let's see. What is x minus 12x? What value do we have?
Minus 11x.
Yes, minus 11x. So here you're going to have negative 11x. Good. Which is greater than. What do we have for 9 plus 8?
17.
17. Good. Now, just as I explained earlier, how do you make x stand alone? It is already multiplying. So if it is multiplying, what do you have to do?
You divide both sides by negative 11.
Good. So here, I divide both sides. So we divide here and divide here by negative 11. So I have here negative 11. And I also have here negative 11. Good. Now, are we dividing by a negative, or we are not dividing by a negative?
We're dividing by a negative.
Good. So once we are dividing by a negative, automatically when we are done, our final sign is going to change. So here, x will cancel 11, minus 11 will cancel minus 11. So our final answer is going to be, let me bring it here. Our final answer is going to be x. Let me change this color. I don't want to use blue. Let me use red. So our final answer is going to be x. Because I have divided by negative, it's going to be x is less than. X is less than. X is less than. X is less than negative minus 17 over 11, or 17 over negative 11, or negative 17 over 11. So negative, and I have here divide, then I have 17 over 11. 17 over 11. Are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now the truth set. So the truth set is such that. So let me state the truth set. So the truth set is, and then I bring my column x such that x is less than. The truth set is x such that x is less than negative 17 over 11. Negative 17 over 11. X is less than negative 17 over 11. So here I have negative 17, 17 over 11. And then I end with my inverted commas. So here, my curly bracket. I end with my curly bracket. And that's it. I am done. Do you get it?
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm. Now, I don't want to divide by a negative. So let's see, if I don't divide by a negative, am I really going to get the same answer? So this place, the grouping of the like terms, this is what I'm going to do. So with the grouping of the like terms, this place, this is what I want to do. I am going to maintain negative 8 here and carry the 9, and then maintain the 12 here and carry the x. So here I am going to get good. So here I am going to get negative 8 minus 9, because when the 9 crosses, it becomes negative. And then I have my sign greater than. Now I have 12x minus 1. 12x minus 1. So here I have 12x minus x. Good. Now, what am I getting for negative 8 minus 9? It's negative 17. Are we okay?
Yes, sir.
So I have negative 17, which is greater than negative 17, which is greater than. Now, what do I have for 12x minus x? 11x. Are you okay? 11x. So I have 11x here. Now, how do I make x stand alone? How do I make x stand alone?
You
From
divide
here,
both sides by 11x.
I want x to stand alone. So if I divide again by 11x, it means everything is going away. So how
By
do I make
11. So
by 11? Good. By 11. So this is what we have. Divide here. Now you're dividing here by 11. And then divide here too by 11. So this is what I have. Now automatically 11 cancels 11 here. 11 cancels out 11. Don't I have x to be less than negative 17 over 11? So
yes,
now
please.
look at this answer. And look at this answer. Do you see a difference?
No, sir.
Good. So now we believe the rule that says that if you divide by a negative value, change the sign. If you divide by a negative value, change the sign. If you divide by a negative value, change the sign. If you divide an inequality by the negative value, change the sign. I hope you are okay.
Yes, sir.
Good, good. Can we continue?
Yes, please.
So let's move on to question 4. We'll finish right now. Let's move on to question 4. So here, let me see. So when we finish with question 4, we have 4 more questions to go, which is story problems, and it is not difficult. This question 6, I will leave it to you to try for me because we've done it. We've done an example. Are you okay? So you consider this equation first. When you are done, come and consider this one second. When you are done, you should know how they fit in the number line. Now let's move on to question 4.